Alright, this is going to be the second part of the telephones and the phones cabinet as of today, which is February 5th, 2025. Anyways, let's get started with the caller inboxes. The Bell Equipment Sonicore BE99N, the Directional Bell Ding Bell South CI61, the Directional Bell Ding Bell South CI78V, then the Lucid Technologies 425, then the RadioShack 250 caller ID system, then the RadioShack CID 3903A 433903A. Now I got a lot of quarter trim line telephones that I wanted to show you. The slightly older AT&T 210. Don't want to forget this Emerson Big Caller ID box. Don't know what the model number of it is, but it's EM60. We have the newer AT&T 210, the AT&T 260, the AT&T TR1909, the Directional Bell Ding Bell Phone's favorite, the Directional Bell Ding Bell South Products 439, the Kobe CTP 100, the Directional Bell Ding Bell Phone's favorite Plus, which of course has the broken base. What a freak show. This is the Directional Bell Ding Bell South 449A. Then this guy, which happens to be the AT&T 230, I do believe. It's the AT&T 230 I picked up at the Goodwill, aka the OK Will. Then the Directional Bell Ding Bell Phone's favorite, which is actually the Bell Phone's Easy Touch 77519. The Conair Freak Show Phones CID 400. The Conair Freak Show Phones PR 5001. Then the Conair Freak Show Phones SW204. Then the Conair Freak Show Phones SW205. Then the Craig CT502 in hot pink. Then the Electro Brand HAC 8032. Then the Emerson Southern Telecom EM2116. Then the Emerson Southern Telecom EM2117. I'm sorry, no, it's the EM2516. Then the Emerson Southern Telecom EM2517. The Emerson Southern Telecom EM2131, which I'm not sure where it is. This is it right here. Then the GE General Electric 29253 GE1B. Then the General Electric or GE General Electric 29255 GE1B. Then the one that currently Hunter has, and then of course the other one which he don't have yet, the GE General Electrics 29267 GE2 and GE3Bs. Then the GE General Electric GE5303. Then the General Electric GE Atlinks Atkins Thompson's 29297 GE3A. Surprisingly. Then we got the Lennox Sound PH300. Then the Ciceris Home Phone Deluxe. Then the Lennox Sound PH543. Then the car charging telephone, which is the Motorola S2634A. Then the vintage Sears 329-344-21550. Then the Sony's IT ID20. Then the Directional Bell Ding Southwestern Bell FM1000. Then the Uniden 1260BK. The Unisonic 6434. Then the Unisonics 6750. Then the VTech VTech CD1103. Then the VTech VTech CD1113. Now we're going to move on to the corded telephones with the speakerphones, of course. The LCD touch panels, one right here, the other right over here. I have the AT&T 906, the AT&T 983, the AT&T 993, the Monster 50s phone. Then we got the IP business phones, which would include the Captel's A40ILC, then the Avaya partner AT&T, and then the Lucent partner AT&T. Then we have the Cisco's CP8841. Then this telephone, which is the Avaya's 9608. The next one, which is stuck right underneath the other telephone, the Durabrand PH3235. Then the Emerson EM2146, or 2646. Then we got the AT&T CL2909. Then we got the Living Solutions model C17J0689. Then we got the GE General Electric model 29318 GE1A. Then the 29393 GE1A. Then we got the G Mark Amplivoice 50. Then we got the Lennox Sound PH312. Oh yeah, don't forget I have another copy of the 449A. Then the Panasonic KX TS3282W. Then the Polycom SE220. Then the phones with the fax machines, which we have the Canon Fax Phone 15. Then the first ever telephone, which is corded, is the directional bell Ding Bell South 873X. I don't want to forget this guy, the AT&T Lucent 954. Whoops. Then the amplified telephone, which is the Williams Sound Teletalkers model AGC TL040. Then the Kitco PA. Then these two telephones, which are the General Electric. What's the model number of these guys? We have the GE General Electric 29375G. And then we have the other one, which is the 29285D. They're both speakerphones, by the way. Oh, don't forget, didn't want to forget this guy either, the Emerson's EM2516. We have one of the Cortelco telephones, which is 2554. Then we have the first Clarity's Alto Plus. Then the Princess phone. Then the Brothers FAX 575. Then the directional bell Ding Bell Systems corded desk telephone, which is model 2500, I do believe. Then another one. And then this guy, which is the General Electric RCA Executive Series model, which is Atlinks, is 25413 RE3A. Then another Clarity Alto Plus. Then we have that Ranger over there, which is the Clarity's WR100. Which I believe I also have another one of these somewhere. Now we have the General Electric Atlinks Atkins Thompson's 29879 GE1A or GE1B. It has an answer machine, by the way. Here's the Walker's WR100 as well. Then we have the Amplacom's 760 Assure telephone, which is the Amplecom's PowerTels 760 Assure telephone. Alright, now for the cordless speakerphones. We have the VTech Batch CS65192, then the VTech VTech Batch CS6519, then the VTech Batch CS651916, then the VTech Batch CS6519 or 691915. Then we got the Clarity D403 or D703, and then the AT&T E5812B. Now for the other listed telephones, we have the AT&T 100 and the Cortelco 2500. Then we have the automatic electric rotary dial desk phone. Then we got the Lucid 135. Now we got the cordless telephones to look at, shall we? But first, we're going to go with these guys. The Zenith Z824W, then the AT&T TL74108. We got the Clarity C410, then the Uniden or GE General Electric Atlinks Atkins 25839 GE3B. Then we got the Uniden EXI 4561. Then we got the Uniden DEC 1363 and the Uniden D1364BK. Then the VTech Vetch IA5877's extra handsets. Then we got the VTech Vetch CS6114 and the VTech Vetch CS611411. Which I'm surprised I even got that model today or earlier. Now let's go to the corded speakerphones and telephones with answer machines, including the microcassette one. We got the AT&T 1817, which is sitting on the bottom. Then we got the AT&T 1831, then the AT&T 1856, then the AT&T Sinjay SB67118, then we got the AT&T CO4939. I have another copy. And then I have the AT&T CO4940, which I also have another copy. And then the Casio PhoneMates 8250. Then we got the Kobe CTP940. Alright, we're going to go with the AT&T 2 VTech Vetch 900 MHz to DEC 6 cordless phone eras. The ones with answering machines, of course. Here's the second copy. Here's the other copy. Alright, we're going to go to the AT&T branding. Okay, so not much has changed to the AT&T branding. Except for the AT&T TL74108, which I just showed you guys not too long ago. Then we got the AT&T E5827. The AT&T 2255. The AT&T CL8 something other. Let me go find the base. Okay, the AT&T, which is the second handset, and the third handset to the AT&T CL8 2319, I do believe, which is the newest model that I have in the collection. Then the AT&T TL92328, which I still have to this very day. The AT&T EL52303, then the AT&T CL82301, and then the AT&T CL82213. Then we got the VTech Vetch. What's the model number of this guy? The VTech Vetch CS6719515. Whoops. Let me go put this before I lose it. Whoops. Okay, so now we got the next ones we have are the directional bell ding bell south branding. We got the directional bell ding, Bell South MH9934BK. Then we got this telephone, which is the directional bell ding MH9003. Now onwards to the next available. The next onwards available branding of phones. We have the General Electric or Mountain Bell, or should I say the General Electric branding, which I don't technically rely on them that much because of the dead pixels, but other than that, they are good. We have the GE General Electric Atlinks Atkins 26990 GE1D, then the General Electric Atlinks Atkins Thompsons 25883E3A. Then we got the General Electric Atlinks Atkins Thompsons 28031E1B or E1A. Then we got the General Electric Atlinks Atkins, which is model 25833GE3A. I have the base and the second handset, which of course goes to the A32, but other than that, it should be good. Then we have the General Electricity Atlinks Atkins. Let me go and check on the model number. This is model 25951 E1A. I think this is it. Then we got the GE General Electric Atlinks Atkins Thompsons 30522E3A. Now onwards we have the Motorola branding. That's right. Featuring the infamous Motorola L705CM. That's the box for the directional bell, Dane, Bell South, 449WH. Alright, now for the next telephone branding, we have the Panasonic branding. That's right. Featuring the one that I was going to check out earlier. I have the Panasonic KXTG6074B, then the Panasonic KXTG 7645M base unit. I have 4 other handsets, which are scattered all over the place and I can't seem to find them. Then this guy, the Panasonic KXTG 7875S, which I have 6 handsets to this particular model. Bad news is this guy has the newer voice on the answer machine, which I do not like at all. Oh yeah, don't forget the AT&T EP5995 was also part of this. Then the Panasonic KXTG 5243. Then we got the one of the handsets, then the other handset, which is of course to the other one. The Panasonic KXTG 3760M. Then we got the Panasonic KXTG 6321S, which I need the second handset, or the first handset. And then the Panasonic KXTG 6572R. Don't forget the Panasonic KXTG 484SK, which I have 3 handsets. 4 handsets. The main one is on the base, but the other 3 handsets are scattered all over the place. I can't seem to find them anywhere. Oh well. Oh, don't forget I have the AT&T CRL A2212, which is sitting right there. Well, I have recently got 2 RadioShack phones, and I'm going to show them both to you right now. First one is this one, which of course is the RadioShack 433537, which of course apparently was made by Uniden, but was rebranded under the RadioShack brand, which is very good, but the handset I'll have to find at some point. Then we have this telephone, which is the VTech Vetch or RadioShack 43329. which, of course, I'm surprised I found this guy new in the box. Then we have the Lucid Technologies AT&T 7625. Here's half of the other telephone that I was going to show you guys earlier. Oh yeah, not to forget to mention the Teleco Toshiba rebranded UST-1200 or 1020 DSD. Alright, now we're going to go to the... here's another one I forgot. The AT&T EL52113. I have the AT&T EL52303. Surprisingly. And then I have another one that has yet to be opened. The VTech Badge CS6919. The second copy. Oh yeah. Not to forget to mention, these guys were in here as well. The Panasonic KXTG 3683B. I think is the model number, but I can't remember for sure. No, it's the KXTGE 663B. Surprised I found these guys at the thrift store. This one was the VTech Badge. I'll have to find that one at some point. Oh yeah, don't forget to mention, this is the directional bell ding Mountain Bells model. Let me go and check on the model. Big Button Plus MB2027. Alright, now for my favorite branding of all. I'm surprised. It is Uniden. I have the Uniden EXAI8985ICHS. Then the Uniden EXAI978I. Then we have the other Uniden 900 megahertz phone, which I don't have at the moment. But I have other ones. So here is the first one, the 2.4 gigahertz phones. We have the Uniden True 248. Then we have, of course, one of Hunter's most prized possessions, along with the True 345 and the True 346. The Uniden True 348. Then we have the Uniden DCT 6483. Then we have the Uniden DXAI A5802. Then we have the Uniden True 8885 3HS, which I had to reset them, surprisingly, earlier. Then we have, of course, the Uniden True 9488, which is the testing answer machine as of right now. I'm going to get the True 3485 or the True 9485 and replace it with that. But I'm not sure when that'll happen, though. Then we got the Uniden True 5852. Then the Uniden True 9403. The third handset is located right there. And then we have the Uniden CXAI 5698 base unit, and then we have the Uniden D32802. Then the Uniden CEZAI 2998 base. I need the cordless handset though, however. Then we have the Uniden D1785. Then the Uniden DEC 1582. Then we have the Uniden D3097 and the DEC 28883, which is the 20883. I need the other two handsets though, because the other one don't seem to be working with that one. Oh well. Well, since that would be pretty much everything Uniden branded, this is the AT&T CL80107, which is the cordless handset. Alright, now, of course, to the other Unidens. Let me go and find them. I think I have gotten some of them, but I don't remember. But there's the other base. And there's the other handset. These are all scattered all over the place, so you never know what you can find. Here's the base. of the AT&T CO82319. I thought it was the AT&T CO82219. Whoops. What a freak show. Anyways, moving on, worse to the VTech Veg branding of cordless telephones and speakerphones with answering systems. We have the VT9151, then the VTech 2568, which is the VTech Veg 2568, then the VTech Veg i85854, the DS6121, the CS6124, and the CS6829. And then, of course, the others, which we have, are the VTech Veg CS522292. Of course, I have no charger to this one, but also, let me look around back here. Here's the other copy. And here is the Uniden EXA915. I don't want to forget that one. Alright, and then whatever's in here, well, let's see. We have a big surprise coming up for all of you. Here's the Moontones ELEC0016, and then the Home Intuitions big button phone. Not sure what the model of it is, but we'll find out once we get there. But anyways, what really was inside this Panasonic box, is the VTech Veg TR16 2013. This one was made just recently. I'm surprised I actually got this guy at the First West thrift store. Cool, huh? But anyway, let's move onwards to the AT&T E2116. Here's the other phone that was hidden. Alright, starting with the micro cassette remote entertaining answering the machines, we have the GE General Electric Thomson's 029815A. Then we have the directional bell ding, Bell South 1129. Oh yeah, not to forget to mention this guy, the AT&T 1314. Alrighty, now for the Digitan answering the machines. Let's start off with the Lucid 1715. I have several copies of this machine. The AT&T 1717. I have one right now used as a foot stand, and one right here. And then, of course, there is another one around here somewhere. Then we have some of the handsets right here. We have the AT&T 1718, and then the AT&T 1719, and the AT&T 1722, which is right over here. Then the AT&T 1725, then the AT&T 1738, the AT&T 1739, which I have two different copies. Then the AT&T CL4, no, the AT&T 1740. Then the directional bell, equipment Sony Core, JB500. Then we have the Conair Freak Show phones, TAD 1220 WCS. Then we have the Conair Freak Show phones, or the directional bell, ding, Bell South 1195. Then we have the Casio phone mates, TA120. Then we have the Conair Freak Show phones, TAD 1212 WCSF. Then we have the Conair Freak Show phones, XS2510. Then we got the Emerson Southern Telecom EM1250. Then we got the General Electricity, or Atlas Thompson's 29868. Then the 29868 GE1A, or GE1B. Then I have two copies of the machine, the GE General Electric 29875 GE1B. Then we have the GE General Electric 29888 GC1A. And then I have this one, which is the 29878 GE1A, or the GE1B. Then we got the RadioShack, branded TAD3808, then the RadioShack TAD3822, and then we have the directional bell Ding Southwestern Bell FA970S. Then we got the Panasonic KXT-M100B. Then we have the Sony TAM100, which is right here. And we have the same answering machine that Jordan was using a few years ago. The directional bell Ding Southwestern Bell FA990. Anyways, that would be it for this video. Except for the base stations. We got the base stations. We got the Verizon Wireless F256VW. Oh, and don't forget the General Electricity at Links Atkins Thompson's 29877A. And don't forget the other one, which is the Straight Talks Crooked Talks Z723EL base station. Anyways, that would be it for the phone's cabinet, or the telephones of the phone's cabinet, as of today, which is February 5th, 2025. It's been a long while since I've done this, but anyway, that would be it for this video. Here's another copy of the AT&T 1717. This one I have working. May God bless every one of you.